welcome you people that like a bargain for kind of a cool thing to have always with you in your pocket. What? I just did 2 videos in a row for power supplies, and you know what? Here's video number 3. We're looking at the ENGL Power Tap. Leslie, go to the pedal top cam. ENGL Power Tap. Look how tiny that thing is. I always said that the ENGL guys had a tiny thing. Nobody believed me, and here it is, ENGL's tiny thing. So, what is it? It's a thing that I told them it can't possibly be good. It's a thing that I don't believe in. It's this 9 to 5 thing. So you have like a 9-volt power supply. No, you have a 5-volt power supply. No, 5 to 9, that's what it's called. Mission Engineering had one, and I tested that, and there was $160, where you take your standard 5-volt phone charger with USB, run it into this thing, and it gives you 9-volt for your pedals. And that's all nice and dandy, but as soon as you have 2 digital pedals on there, as soon as you have daisy chain on there, it's great for the one pedal. Okay? It usually is great for the one pedal. So let's say you're a bass player, you need your bass preamp on stage. It's pretty power hungry. It needs 500, 600 milliamps. You could have a power bank and something like this and power it with that. Because your power bank, something like this, will put out 5-volt with USB, and you can't put this in your pedal. You put this in between, and you can put it in your pedal. For one pedal on the ground, that works. What if you add a second one? What if they're digital pedals? Digital pedals usually create this high-frequency feeping thing. And with some of these devices, especially battery-powered ones, because there are some that have kind of, the battery built in, they usually don't work. They have that high-frequency thing happening. And I'm not going to lie to you, that's here as well. But how loud is it? Is it prohibitive? Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to tell you, with one pedal, it works flawlessly. And here's the interesting thing. It pumps out 800 milliamps. That's an 8 and 2 zeros. Meaning, this can easily power this CXM. That's correct. 1978 from Chasebus Audio with the flying faders. I can power that with this. That takes 500 milliamps. So that's already quite a bit. 800 will cover that and another pedal. The question is, can 2 pedals be powered with it? So how it comes, let me show you, is there's this USB, and that's one thing I don't like, to this pluggy thing here, the normal 9-volt plug. And that goes in here. Okay? And on the other side, you have an output and another output. So you have 2. So it's made, technically, to run 2 pedals. And I would put this in here, and you're good to go. Showing me 91%, and I can power 2 pedals with 100 milliamps, 100 milliamps, 500 milliamps, 200 milliamps, whatever combination, because 800 is a shit ton. Now, the one thing that bugs me a little bit is, why is this input this type of plug, a power plug? Because this cable from USB to that 9-volt, or this DC power plug, center negative, is proprietary. What if you don't have this? What if you lose this? Where are you going to get that? You're not going to get that at your local tech shop, electronic shop, Mediamarkt, Saturn in Germany. You would get a USB to micro USB cable. Why isn't this micro USB? Well, there's a good reason for that. But my argument is going to be, in addition to this input, it should have an optional micro USB next to it, so you can use either. Because that would make it a lot easier to take any power bank with the micro USB cable that probably comes with. Now, why is this that kind of plug? Because it says right here, 5 to 18 volts. And that's amazing. Meaning you can literally take any power supply, center negative, that has 5 to 18 volts output, and power your pedals. So it doesn't have to be a power bank. I have a whole bunch of power banks here. Power bank. Your power bank might look like this. Why am I showing you all these? I don't know. Maybe just to make the point that I have a lot of power banks. This one technically has a light, but I don't know how to turn it. What the? The Chinese. What are they going to come up with next? So with this, I could probably power my pedal board for 3 days. But I have a Harley Benton power supply here. Found it in the drawer. 12 volt at 2 amps. Can't really use that for my pedals because they're 9 volt. But I tried it. This works. Plug that in. Almost any power supply you're going to find around a venue or in the bus or whatever can help you out in a pinch. Works. The other thing you can do, if these 2 outputs aren't enough, you can, of course... Oh, look. I got a DC7 on the table right there. That's my trusted power supply that I would put under a pedal board. You see the difference? God, look how tiny ENGL's thing is. So you could take a second one, plug that in here, and with one power bank, I would be able to power 4 pedals. Of course, wire that nicely, and all of a sudden, this thing and 2 of these can power a little fly rig. That will cost you 25 bucks. Now, how much are these? Because usually these things are expensive. They're €15.90. That's really not cost prohibitive. That's literally something you buy just to have in the drawer. Don't even unbox it. Buy 1 or 2, put it in the drawer. If you need it, someone comes over, wants to stand over there and jam with you, whatever, because, 6 feet apart. Throw that on the ground, you're done. So that's 32 bucks. So we have 60 bucks. And we just created a 1600 milliamp power supply, battery operated. Great. The only thing now to figure out is, does it make sounds we don't want? Let's check out the following video where I have kind of a mean setup. What I just wired up is on the pedal board. The CXM 1978, it takes 500 milliamps and is a digital pedal. Then I have the Walrus Audio R1, which is a digital pedal. So I'm putting 2 digital pedals onto the board and 2 overdrives. Let's check out that system, different things on and off, and then we hear what the noises are. Is it as noise-free as a regular DC7 would be? Or the DC Factory from Carl Martin, or any of those? No, it's not. But also, it's €15.90. And what I heard is there is a high-frequency feep, which can get pretty annoying if you're not playing. While you're playing, it really got drowned out. And again, remember, I threw the farm at it. I mean, the situation that I created there is probably not a situation that you're looking at. You're looking at powering 1 or 2 pedals, and it really depends on the combination of pedals. I love the idea of being able to power any of my pedals up to 800 milliamps with a power bank on the table when I'm shooting them for slideshows, when I might try them on an amp over there, something I do in Studio B in the back. This is a really cool tool, and it's absolutely affordable. So, was it completely noise-free? No. But I think the noise is much less than on competing products that I tried. And the fact that you can actually take any kind of power supply up to 18 volts center negative, plug it in, and run your pedals. That's brilliant. That's totally cool. So it's not just 5, it's 5 to 18. There is a competing product from Joyo that's only $10, but that can only take a 5 volt input. The one thing that I wish it had, just to make it more compatible with normally available cables, is a micro USB here in addition to that, and then you can use either or. That would be nice, but maybe on a version 2. This piece of plastic is pretty cool. So talking about the piece of plastic, ENGL wants to do a giveaway. They said, how many should we give away? Should we do 5, whatever? You know what? Haha, ENGL, let's do 10. Let's do 10 of these. And the way we're doing it is, I don't know, how do we do giveaways easily? I know. The way that I don't have any problems with it, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to... Jürgen's going to hate me. So, your giveaways, you know, I get emails and stuff. So here we are, we're going to do it. The email is going to be right here. englsgotatinything @henningpauli.com. englsgotatinything. I have to find out how to write that. But englsgotatinything @henningpauli.com. And we want, I'm going to go and take this email, but I'm going to forward it directly to Jürgen's email. That's brilliant, because that way, well, he's going to have to deal with it, and he will send you these things. 10 of you will win a thing that's called a Power Tap Portable 9 volt. We want you to send us pictures of the situation where this would be beneficial to you. Could be you wanting to play guitar on the crapper. Could be you wanting to play guitar in a whatever location, up on a mountain. It doesn't matter. Where would this be beneficial to you? Why should you need this? Send us some kind of funny picture. Maybe make it a meme, whatever, where the ENGL Power Tap Portable 9 volt would be a good idea for you to have. You send it to englsgotatinything @henningpauli.com, and then you can win one of the ENGL Power Tap English Tiny Thing. Okay, I'll put links below to Thomann. If you don't win, you can buy one, €15.90. This is a no-brainer. And maybe even buy 2. I have 3. Haha. ENGL provided these. This is an unpaid video, just to let you know. I need to disclose that, and I happily do. And we're going to put links below. Leslie's up there switching. Thank you for that. And you guys have been awesome. Please support me on all the socials, and please follow me on Instagram. That's really important for someone. But come on, do it. Do it! Animals at the end.
disappear to me. When I turn the knob, the waves will do their job. Warm water through a pipe, money with a swipe. This is